mid-April now, and beautiful sunshine after the rain last night. And what a better time to start feeding those lush green leaves in the tropical garden. So what do I use on my plants to give them such healthy growth? Well, let's go into the greenhouse and I'll show you what I've bought. Now every April I put a lot of these chicken manure pellets onto the ground around the palms and the big leaves, and this is my secret to what gives the garden such lovely growth. So let's open up the boxes and see what's inside. So inside these boxes are the chicken manure pellets, and as you can see, this is what they look like. There's a very pungent smell on them, but it is something that I'll put up with for a few days just to be able to get that lovely growth in the garden. Now these chicken manure pellets I bought in B&M, and I bought 2 boxes of these for £11. Now in here, these are organic chicken manure pellets, and they'll provide everything that the plants will need over the next few weeks or months. They're very high in nitrogen. Nitrogen is what is responsible for giving the big lush tropical growth, and I just sprinkle a few handfuls of these around the base of the palms, and a few handfuls will do it, and hopefully we'll have a little bit of rainfall later on this evening, and it'll just help to wash this into the ground and get started on this season's feed. Tree ferns also will enjoy a good few handfuls around the base, and that'll ensure that all of them new fronds inside will come out lovely and healthy, which is what we want in the garden. Beautiful. So just around the base of the plant, just sprinkle a few handfuls. And I just go around the garden, especially around anything with the large leaves, like the bananas there, and just give them a really good feed. I've also placed plenty of chicken manure pellets around the bottom of the bamboos in the garden, and they'll really enjoy that, and also around the miscanthus grasses. And hopefully now, say hello to Vim, always in the garden. And hopefully now this tetrapanax has had a good load of chicken manure pellets put underneath at the base. And with a bit of rain now later on today, that'll really enjoy that. And all around the palms behind and the bananas, they've all had a good feed today, and that'll be done now for a good couple of weeks. Just one word of warning though, if you are putting some chicken manure pellets into your garden, don't go placing them near any ericaceous plants such as azaleas or rhododendrons, as they don't like them. So I've been around the garden now and I've placed down all of the chicken manure pellets, and I've used 2 boxes. And I'll do this again now probably towards the end of the season, but I don't do any sort of fertilising after the end of August, as you don't want the plants to put on any soft growth that may get frosted off throughout the winter months. And another thing that I use is liquid seaweed, and let's go and have a look at that now. And this is the one that I've got at the moment. This is Westland. I think this is another B&M special. And as you can see, this one is well used. And I'll place this now in the water when I'm watering in the cans. And this will just help to feed the roots and put on some lovely growth. Now looking at the back there, you can see that it's got the directions, and it's important that you use it at the correct strength. Don't try and use it too strong. And that now I will use probably every 3 or 4 waterings, not every time. And again, I'll be using this up until mid to the end of August. And if I'm planting any new plants in the garden, I'll always place some bone meal into the planting hole. You saw me using this on my clematis, and this just gives a really good root system, makes it nice and strong, and is really helpful for the plants. And I really wouldn't be without some bone meal in the garden if I was planting any palms. I also use some of the Miracle Grow all-purpose plant food, and this one states that you can use it at the beginning of spring and then forget about it until next growing season, as this is supposed to give nutrients for at least 6 months. And this is a granular food which is supposed to have a unique blend of 10 vital minerals, including nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium, and lots of different trace elements. And this you can just sprinkle onto the top of the plant, and I'll probably use this on my cannas. The Tomerite food, which you use for tomatoes, I have read online that if you just make this up at half strength, it's supposed to be an excellent food for the Dicksonia antarctica. I haven't tried it yet, but it is something that I will be trying this season. Which one? Pittosporum Tom Thumb. Yes. A few of them in the garden. This is a cordyline. Thank you so much for joining me in the garden today and seeing what I place on my plants, just to give them some really good healthy growth. And there's definitely a smell in the air at the moment, but saying that, let's hope for a nice growing season ahead. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.